When we tell people that we live in a trailer, they are often confused as to why. And then when we tell them that it's across the street from the beach, they understand a little bit more. But I feel like most people don't get it until they come over and see how peaceful and pretty it is back here. But it's like living on vacation. Welcome to our house, or should I say trailer.
Come on in.
My name is Jacqueline and I'm 38.
And my name is Brian and I'm 42.
And we live in a 1960s aluminum trailer in Laguna Beach, California for about $5,100 a month. We love unconventional homes.
We lived on our boat in Marin County for
3 years?
3 years full time, yeah, before we moved here.
We took a little vacation down to Laguna. I think we spent, a month down here, and we didn't want to leave, so we made a plan to come back for a longer period of time, and then it turned into a permanent move. So living in Laguna Beach is quite expensive. To rent a house would be upwards of $6,000 or $7,000 on average, maybe even more. And to buy a house, you're looking at
north of $2.5 million.
Yeah, so that wasn't in the budget for us. So we were trying to get creative about how we could stay down here, and living in a trailer is kind of the perfect hybrid, and it's less expensive than either option. So the listing agent knew that we had previously lived on a boat, and I think she told her sellers, these are probably your people.
We consider it like a high HOA fee, if you will.
So we're currently carrying a monthly loan payment and a land lease.
We saved for quite a number of years living on our boat before this enabled us to save. So it was probably 4 or 5 years of saving.
We did inspections on the house and uncovered some things that we were going to need to repair. So we were able to negotiate in a $5,000 escrow credit at closing.
They found a few things, like there wasn't enough support on one side of the house, so that was a little concerning, but they were quickly able to remedy that and fix all the things we had on the list.
And then the big one was the deck was literally crumbling.
Yes.
From dry rot. You could poke your finger through the wood, so we knew we'd have to put a new deck in.
All we moved in with was pretty much a TV and a mattress.
I think what was really fun and appealing about having such a low entry cost to buy this place was that we could have some fun with decorating it and adding some amenities.
And for us, we were lucky enough to find a lot that has a big enough backyard that we were able to put our own jacuzzi in and ping pong table and outdoor shower, and kind of made it our little Shangri-La in the backyard.
And I think living in a smaller or slightly unconventional space has a lot of perks. Like, it's easier to clean. There's not as many rooms to worry about.
What drew us to this place was, one, just like the quaintness and the charm of it, but also it has one of the larger backyards in our whole community. So we love to live outside, and we thought this is a great place for us.
Welcome to our house, or should I say trailer.
Come on in.
This is our living room where I work with the dog on the couch, and also where we watch TV.
Yep.
Or read.
It's all-encompassing.
It's a nice open space. We didn't really touch anything structurally with the living room, but we did have to figure out how we were gonna lay everything out because it's kind of a
weird space.
Weird space. Storage is kind of limited, so we actually keep our pots and pans under the TV. This is the dining area just off of the living room. We used rugs to kind of define the different rooms. These are actually my closets. There are no closets in this house at all, so we had to bring everything in. So my clothes and my shoes, my bags, they all live out here in the dining room.
So when we bought the trailer, one of the projects we wanted to do was updating the kitchen. It was fine, but it didn't have a lot of warmth or character to it.
It was very white.
Very white.
Yeah.
So we decided to bring in the wood countertops to add a little bit of warmth. We also installed the dishwasher because there wasn't one, and we put in a little mini wine fridge and a new sink and faucet and backsplash. And this is where I do all my coffee making for espresso, regular coffee, and I keep all my tequilas down below.
This is my office area, so when I'm not writing on the couch, I will come to my proper desk and work. Here's my book, Dear Dottie. I have another book coming out next summer, and I'm currently writing my third.
Yeah. And this is our second bedroom, which I turned into my office. Since I work from home a lot, I needed a space where I could close the door and talk very loudly on Zoom calls.
This is our primary bedroom. We added our own wallpaper. We have a king-size bed, which is important when you have a little dog that likes to take up a lot of space. Again, you'll notice there's no closets, but we were able to fit a dresser here.
Jacqueline didn't want a TV blocking the window, so what we instead did was installed the behind the dresser lift. It's hidden, and you never know it's even there. Coming to my favorite part of the house, the backyard. This is where we spend most of our time, I'd say. So when it's nice out, I'll even work out from the couch, unwind in our jacuzzi, which we put in.
You can see it backs up to a beautiful canyon. It's really quiet. The lounge chairs are my favorite place to lay out and read. And Indy likes to join me for sunbathing.
When we moved in, actually, there was no landscaping. So we put in a bunch of succulents up top, some built-in sprinklers. We did a lot of tropical landscaping to kind of match the rest of the house. Obviously, we don't have a garage. We had this 11 by 7 resin shed built on the side there. Anything that doesn't fit in the house goes in there. I would say since we've lived in this home, our life has gotten better. Like everything is just more relaxed. It's so peaceful where we live.
Yeah, the lifestyle is great. We can walk to the beach, which we do a couple days a week. We can take the golf cart all around town.
And our cute little dog here, Indy, I think it's changed his life the most because now he has this big backyard where he goes and suns himself every day. A few people said they see our house and then they say, oh, you don't live in a trailer, don't say that.
Oh, yes, we get that a lot.
And we're always like, no, we're proud of it. Like,
yeah.
We are happy to say we live in a trailer because it is. It has wheels underneath, right?
Yes,
so.
We can move it. I think we'll stay here for quite a while. We really love it, and the price is right for the area. We have spent a lot of time making the house our own, and we love the way that it looks and the way that it feels. It's a great lifestyle. So yeah, I think we'll be here for the foreseeable future.